All right, welcome back to the Oaklawn Today studio. We are going to now conduct the live draw of the 53rd running of the Grade 2 $750,000 fantasy stakes to be contested at a mile and a 16th. 200 total points awarded to the top 5 finishers towards the starting gate of the Kentucky Oaks. Gentlemen, let's rock and roll. This will be a field of 10 for the fantasy.
9.
Number 9, Princess Alaya. From Hall of Fame trainer D. Wayne Lucas, Nick Juarez to ride makes the stakes debut after breaking her maiden earlier in the month.
10.
Number 10, on the far outside, Runnin' and Gunnin' from the barn of Hall of Fame trainer Steve Asmussen. Flavian Pratt aboard makes her graded stakes debut, exiting a victory in the Sunland Park Oaks.
2.
Number 2 is assigned to California Sunset. Florent Giroux aboard for trainer Brad Cox. Stakes placed in the Untappable at Fairgrounds in December.
7.
Number 7 belongs to Simply Joking. Simply Joking, Jaime Torres aboard for trainer Whitworth Beckham. She broke her maiden on debut in the L'Atelier before winning this Silver Bullet Day, both at the Fairgrounds.
4.
Number 4, Princess M2. John Velasquez in for trainer Phil D'Amato exits a 6th place finish in a local first level allowance.
8.
Number 8, Baytown Butterfly. Baytown Butterfly comes from the barn of Paul McEntee. Marshall Mendez to ride, most recently 3rd against Non-2 against $75,000 claimers.
1.
And on the rail position, Take Charge Milady. Brian Hernandez aboard for trainer Ken McPeak scored the Martha Washington by more than 5 before a troubled trip in the Grade 3 Honeybee. Ken McPeak won this race last year with eventual Horse of the Year, Torpedo Anna.
3.
Number 3, Kinsey Queen. Kinsey Queen comes from the barn of Greg Compton. Francisco Arrieta aboard, and she is a supplement to the fantasy field.
5.
Number 5, Jose Ortiz to ride Quiet Side for trainer John Ortiz. Quiet Side in post position number 5 was runner-up in the Martha Washington before winning the Grade 3 Honeybee at 10-1.
And 6.
And number 6 belongs to Necessity from the barn of Norm Cassie. Ricardo Santana Jr. in the irons exits a 4th place finish in the Grade 3 Honeybee. Now that we do have our post positions assigned, we will go down in post position order for the odds for the Grade 2 Fantasy Stakes, beginning with Take Charge Milady, who is 6-1. 6-1 on Take Charge Milady from the barn of trainer Kenny McPeak. California Sunset, 12-1. 12-1 for California Sunset, who is now in the fantasy field with post position number 2. Post position number 3, Kinsey Queen, who is a supplement to this field, comes from the barn of Greg Compton, 10-1. 10-1 on the number 3, Kinsey Queen. Princess M2, 15-1. John Velasquez to ride Princess M2 for trainer Phil D'Amato. And Quiet Side, 2-1, our second choice. 2-1 for Quiet Side with Jose Ortiz aboard. Necessity assigned 10-1. 10-1 for Necessity with jockey Ricardo Santana Jr. in the irons. Simply Joking is assigned as your morning line favorite, 8-5. 8-5 for Simply Joking. Jaime Torres aboard for trainer Whit Beckham. And next, taking a look at Baytown Butterfly at 30-1. Marshall Mendez in to ride for trainer Paul McEntee, 30-1 for Baytown Butterfly. Princess Alaya, 12-1 with Nick Juarez aboard for the Hall of Fame trainer D. Wayne Lucas. 12-1 on Princess Alaya. And to round out the field for the Grade 2 Fantasy, Runnin' and Gunnin' is 20-1 with the services of jockey Flavian Pratt. 20-1 as we now have our field for the Grade 2 Fantasy and our Grade 1 Arkansas Derby. More live racing, race number 2, coming up next. Good luck.